It's unclear how the Kwaaimans Pass acquired its name, which translates from Afrikaans as angry man. There's an area called Kwaaimans in South Africa, but this is located far from the pass, southeast of Mthatha near Coffee Bay. The pass is situated on an unnumbered gravel road which runs on the north-south axis, linking Thala in the north with the R61 near Tsomo in the south. The road is in a reasonable condition and shouldn't present too many issues in dry weather, but a high-clearance 4x4 vehicle is recommended. Hazards include all the usual rural Transkei problems, primarily free-roaming livestock. This is considered to be a high-crime area, and it would be advisable to tackle this route with at least 2 vehicles. We filmed this pass from north to south. It has an unusual inverted profile and displays none of the characteristics that one would normally associate with a classic pass, but it is marked as official on all of the maps. It starts off at its highest point, adjacent to a minor intersection, which leads off on the right to the small village of Mashlungulu. The road descends quite sharply down the hillside, which is dotted about with trees and rural homesteads. Be aware of your surroundings throughout this section and watch out in particular for pedestrians as well as domestic animals and livestock. The area becomes more heavily wooded as altitude is lost, and the road reaches the lowest elevation of the pass at the 2.5 kilometer mark, just where it crosses over a small tributary of the Tsomo River. The road flattens out at this point, then curves to the right through a long gentle bend. A short straight of 350 meters is followed by 2 S-bends, then the road curves to the left again through a long arc of 170 degrees, but this corner has a wide radius and shouldn't present any problems. This leads into a short sharp descent of 450 meters, followed by another hairpin bend of 150 degrees, this time towards the right. Still hemmed in by dense vegetation, the road now meanders along another flat section of 1 kilometer up to the 4.2 kilometer point, at which point the gradient kicks up and the road begins to climb slowly out of the valley. Patches of open grassland are interspersed with more trees as the road slowly twists and turns, offering glimpses of the Nkora Dam on your right and the magnificent mountainous landscape on your left. The pass generally follows the course of the Tsomo River for its entire length. The river feeds into the Nkora Dam, which is located on the western side near the southern extremity. Named after a small village 4 kilometers away, the dam has a capacity of 150 million cubic meters, making it approximately the same size as the Hartbeespoort Dam near Pretoria. It was built in 1973, whilst this area was still under the control of the Transkei homeland, and it's the 4th largest dam in the Eastern Cape, with a surface area of 1,392 hectares. The dam wall is 305 meters long and 44 meters high. Built primarily for the generation of hydroelectric power, water from the dam is also transferred to the Mbashi River catchment area for additional hydropower generation at the Collywobbles power station. The dam is also used to supply water to the Nkora irrigation scheme via a series of canals. Established in 1976, the scheme consists of 2,000 hectares of dry land and a further 3,000 hectares of irrigated land, 330 hectares of which is occupied by the Nkora dairy. Before 1994, the scheme worked well, but the situation degenerated after the community started to vandalize the infrastructure and equipment. In 2006, the government indicated an intention to reinvest in the area. The 10 nearby villages formed representative co-ops, and Nkora Dairy was established in May 2012 as a development initiative. The end of the pass comes up at the 6.8 kilometer mark, with a minor intersection on the left to indicate this point. Continue straight on for another 25 kilometers to reach the tarred R61.